D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So they dropped these Secrets of Dumbledore trailers. They dropped a teaser trailer yesterday, and then they dropped an official full-length trailer today. Sorry, let me get some libation. Now, if you're anything like me and you're a huge Potterhead and everything, like I'm decorating my office, I'm constantly changing stuff up and everything. Right now I'm working on a 1/12 scale diorama of the Great Hall and everything. So I love Harry Potter. I love this world. I love being in this world. I just love it. It's just so great. So I think that when it comes to these Fantastic Beasts, this franchise, I think that there's a little bit of a misstep when it comes to what they're doing, the fandom, all that kind of stuff. I think that it doesn't have enough action, these movies. I think that J.K. Rowling, her writing wise, is just a little like less than, And then when it comes to these movies, I think that people are expecting more than what they're getting. Now, moving on to other problems that this movie has is, and I mentioned it in my trailer breakdown, you guys can check that out in the iCard section up top. But they've got the problem with J.K. Rowling and her tweets. She tweeted out some stuff and everything, and she didn't think ahead, in my opinion. And whether you agree with her or not, it's just me personally. If I was involved in something like this, I wouldn't say a word. I'd keep my mouth shut because I'd ride that money train to the bank. You know what I'm saying? But people, they want to advocate for certain things and they want to use their platform for certain things. And me, I go, I want to use my platform to make me money. I know you're all like, you're making money on other people's whatever. And I'm like, oh, I guess so. And everything. But okay, so we've got her tweets. People are saying I'm going to boycott because of J.K. Rowling. Then you've got the firing of Johnny Depp. And this is big for me personally, because they shouldn't have fired Johnny Depp because they kept on Amber Heard as Mira on Aquaman 2, which I'll be seeing that movie also. I will see this movie in theaters, even though justice for Johnny, #justice for Johnny. But I think the biggest problem is just they fired Johnny Depp and they didn't hear the whole story. They just automatically believed Amber Heard. And I think that most people, they're like, abuse is wrong, but Amber Heard did some abusing. And we need to, why does the man always get shuffled off to the side and not believed? And I think that there's actually, credence to that. And then you have Ezra Miller attacking that fan. This one, I think, has kind of like settled down and everything. People don't really pay attention to it. Now, let's get on to this movie. Now that I've mentioned all the controversies that this movie has and all the problems it'll have getting box office and everything. So this this franchise is supposed to be 5 movies. Now, if you remember correctly, somebody had tweeted to J.K. Rowling and they said, how many movies is this series supposed to be? And she said 5. 5, cinco, and cinco. I don't know how to or sing. Anyways, she said 5 in 5 different languages. And it was English, French, German, and Italian, or Spanish and Italian. So then what happened was the first movie. So everybody thought, well, this is what's going to happen. These movies, because she said that, the first movie was English, takes place in America. Second movie, French. It was French, took place in France. Third movie, German. But then they put out that thing about how they were going to be filming in Brazil. So everybody's like, oh, they're going to Brazil, not Germany. Here's the thing. On 4chan, the plot leaked for this movie. Now, I read it, and I wasn't sure if it was true or not. But then the trailers came out, and I was like, this is true. 100% this is true. I see stuff that was mentioned in that plot leak that is totally in the trailers. Now, I don't want to give a whole bunch away because I know some of you crazies are mad about everything. You're mad about like life in general. But I will tell you the things that are in this trailer and what I know about them, okay? So we're going to break these suckers down, and I'm going to go through and tell you exactly what's doing in each scene and how that plays in the movie. All right, so we start off with this. We're going to do the teaser trailer first. All right. So we got Hogwarts here. This is Hogwarts. And then these guys, okay, so they're coming in and this is their team. And they're just they're going to Dumbledore to get their orders kind of thing. And then Dumbledore, that's the room of requirement. And that's just basically a port key. And that's where they've all got, if you notice, that's Bunty, his little assistant. And they've all got their little their little cases there because Bunty went and had cases made, and we'll see that in the official trailer. So all of them are going to go through this port key and go someplace else, but they've all got different Newt Scamander suitcases. So that right there, that is the Himalayas. And what's going on in this movie is basically the president of the international wizarding, the ICW, the International Confederation of Wizards, who's going to be the next president. And this is basically, this is in the Himalayas where the final vote will take place. And this green going on is from the winner. I don't want to tell you who the winner is. So this right here takes place in Berlin. And basically, this is all of Grindelwald's followers carrying him across the thing because they're worshiping him. That right there is Razia. And she is attacking Newt here. This is him in the woods or the jungle of the Brazil. This part takes place in Brazil, and the Brazil part is at the very beginning. The very small piece of this is taking place in Brazil, you guys, a very short piece of this. And he's got this deer-like creature here, and that's a Quillen. Okay. And this is like, it's a deer, but it's also got magical powers in the sense that if you have a pure heart and a good heart, it will bow to you. But if you have a bad heart, it's bad. And that plays a crucial role in the ending. Okay. So then we get him running. We got Hogwarts here, Quidditch, love Quidditch. So this right here, this will play in the trailer, but this is basically just this big spider creature. I tried to look at what it could be. I'm thinking maybe it's some kind of a scorpion type creature because it's shooting fire, but I'm not quite sure. And this right here is a prison that Thaddeus is being held in. So this right here, takes place at a dinner. And this is obviously Jacob. And if you notice, he's got a wand, which comes up in the trailer later on, which I will pull up and we'll go break that one down too. But basically shenanigans goes down and Grindelwald accuses this muggle of attacking him and trying to assassinate him. But all these pages right here, these are port keys that Lully turns into a port key, which we'll discuss her when she pops up. Okay, there's Dumbledore. That I thought was a snitch, but this is a device that he's using. It might be a snitch, but it's a device that he's using to see somebody is following him. And it's Credence, and they're in Berlin right now. And Credence follows him. He attacks him, and he pulls out all the stops. He goes into his Obscurus thing, and Dumbledore wins that fight, which we'll talk about this. This is him. I thought at first maybe this was him talking to Newt, but if you notice, Newt's in the background right there. This is actually, I believe, his brother, and his brother plays a part in what happens with Credence and everything. A big part. And I don't want to give everything away, but I'm just telling you what's in the trailer and everything. So that's basically that teaser trailer right there. So now I want to bring up the trailer for the trailer that they released today, and that's the new one. Okay, so we'll start off in Hogwarts. Love Hogwarts. There's the snitch and that Quidditch player that we saw before. We see some Dumbledore stuff. There's Dumbledore lamenting about his long lost love. Then we get Hogsmeade. Now this is Thaddeus and Newt looking for Dumbledore, and then again, of course, here's Aberforth, my brother. Sorry. So this is New York. And that right there, I believe, is Jacob Kowalski's bakery shop. Oh, no, maybe it is. I don't remember exactly. But so he's wandering, lamenting again. Okay, hold on. We're going to need to go back to that. This is, again, I don't know if this is the German Ministry of Magic or what this is exactly. But basically, you have the two sides. So there's two people running for president of the International Cooperation of Wizards, whatever, the ICW. So they're running for president of that. There's a guy and a woman. I can't remember what their names are. Don't ask me, please. And basically Grindelwald is going to throw his hat in the ring to be president, kind of thing. So it's an election year. Yay. Okay. So that is Comma. And we met him last season or whatnot, or last movie. And that's Comma. And he is removing a memory. And because basically what it is he wants revenge for his sister, for Lita. Was that her name? Zoe Kravitz character. I can't remember off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember everything. So he's taking out the memory because he's like, revenge is like poison. It's like you drink poison and you expect the other person to die. And I have to admit, Mads Mikkelsen doesn't look as good as Johnny Depp did as Grindelwald. Like here, he just looks like Mads Mikkelsen with a little bit of dash of white hair, and that might be his actual hair, like that. You don't see the eyes. There's nothing special about him, and I think that what Johnny Depp did with Grindelwald was special in the sense that we got to see Grindelwald and be very, over the top a little bit with his wardrobe get up and it was very like dapper, and then his hair was that blonde white with his eyes all different colors. It was a lot different than what Mads Mikkelsen is doing here, and I think Johnny Depp did it better. Okay, not to disrespect Mads Mikkelsen, because I do like him, he's very talented. Okay, so moving on. So there he is taking out the memory. He just throws it away. So this is also the beginning of the Brazil part that I told you about from the teaser. And this is him in Brazil, and he's going after that Quillen. We saw that before. And then here he is again with the Quillen searching. He's with Pickett or whatever his little thing is called. It's so freaking cute. Okay, New York. Now this is them. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so this again is the Himalayas, and this is the final vote for who's going to be president. If you notice back there, there's 3 different colors. There's yellow, red, and green. I'm not going to give you a hint of who wins because remember in the teaser trailer, we saw some fireworks going off. Anyways, there's Bunty. Now, if you notice, she's coming from this little, she's walking through wherever this is. She's going to go to a shop to get the Newt's suitcases made. They're going to have multiples of those. That's all I'll say about that. So there we get Norngrad. And that's the jail. Or that's Grindelwald's hideout, and then ends up being his jail cell. And then moving on. So then we get through the streets. This is one of the people running for president and everything. And people obviously, there's Kama. Excuse me. This is Lully. And she is a teacher at Ilvermorny. Go Ilvermorny, Horn Serpent. Anyways, and she's a teacher there, and she looks different here than she did in the last movie before, where she had the big buns and everything. I liked that look better than I like this look, but I'm pretty sure that this actress had was like, hey, I think maybe we should bring her hair down a little bit. I don't know. Maybe the costume department, the hair department was all like, hey, what if we do this, this, and this, and everything. So I don't want to tell you what's going on here. Just exactly. There's a train. So they're on the train here. They're talking about he's dissing on everybody. Now he gives him a wand. This wand is a fake wand. It does not have a hair inside of it or a feather or it does not have a core. So it's just a fake wand. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All right, there's Quidditch, and there they are. He's showing them something here. I don't remember exactly. So there's that. That's also the okay. So this is Credence with the Phoenix. All right, so there's Jacob and Queenie hugging in his bakery shop, which has kind of gone a little downhill because he's all depressed and stuff. Understandable. I don't want to give anything else away about this scene. There he is lamenting about this thing. Now he can destroy this pendant, but he has to do it a very specific way, because how this spell / curse works is if he even thinks about killing Grindelwald or attacking him, he starts to he'll die from it. So he can't do anything. These spider-like creatures, I thought these were fire crabs. I'm not quite sure what creatures these are. I'm going to say fire crabs, but these are like babies. And this right here is a prison that Thaddeus is being held in. And they've got the big mama spider crab thingy that shoots the fire that we saw from the teaser trailer. But they are basically like when there's a prisoner gets taken, the mama will eat it and then spit it out, and then these babies come and they gobble up the body after it's been puked out. And that they do this little thing. This makes me laugh. And there they go. And the reason this thing is attacking him now is because that lamp right there, it went out. Like before, when they had the lamp, it was like, so I'm assuming in this prison, each cell that has a person in it, you don't get eaten / attacked as long as you've got a light up, and their light went out, and now it's attack time. There they are. I can't remember exactly what happens here, but they end up so the thing is, those cases have stuff in them, and I don't want to tell you what it is, but basically it's like when they get attacked, to just drop the cases and then something happens to each one. Okay. So then this right here is a dinner for the members of the ICW presidential election, and basically he's got this wand. The wand is useless, especially in the hands of a muggle. Muggles can't use wands, but it looks like he's using it against Grindelwald, and he says, look, a human is trying to assassinate me, and he uses that for his thing. Here's Queenie. They have a little tete-a-tete. She looks very, very good there. That's a nice dress. She looks great and everything. There's Kama. I believe that's Kama. This, I'm not quite sure what this is off the top of my head. I can't remember what I read, because if you go and look at the plot leak, it's gone now. Warner Brothers took it down right away. Like, I read it and then I went back to go check it like 5 minutes later and it was gone. So you can't even find it. All right, this is again the Himalayas, and then it looks like this guy right here and this woman right here are the two other people vying for the presidency, and then you've got Grindelwald here. And then this is in the Himalayas. All right, now this takes place at the beginning of the movie right here. And this has to do with that Quillen deer thing. And he's attacking because there's actually two Quillens. And he's mad about it. So he's attacking Credence. Credence is attacking Dumbledore here. And turning all again, you see these 5 cases. Bunty has brought along the cases, all these cases, and that's it. That's Newt's cases. Hold on, let me just boom. That's Newt's cases. And then this is a room requirement, because you notice from the arches, this is a port key. And then we've got Bunty here with 5 cases, each one for each Phoenix member, Order of the Phoenix. And then here they are, ready to go. And then they all go their separate ways. This is also at the beginning in Brazil. This is a bird creature that just helps him escape from Grindelwald's people. That's them running from them. Here he is attacking Dumbledore, and he stops him. Dumbledore wins that fight. Nice. I'm not a fan of Hufflepuff, but at the same time, I do like them. All right, and this takes place later on in the movie. These two. And then I think that the Slytherin girl here, she gives him something, I think, or says something nice to him, because he mentions something about the green ones are really nice and everything. All right, you guys. So that is my breakdown and my little spoilery stuff for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I am going to see this movie. I think that I'm interested in seeing what happens, even though I already know what happens. It's different from reading it and seeing it on screen. But I think that Warner Brothers does have a problem on their hands, and they need to get that fixed as soon as possible. And yeah, all right, you guys, tell me, what do you guys think about this? How do you feel about it? Did you read the plot leak and everything? They got to worry about those plot leak. Got to get on that over there. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Do you think this movie looks good? Are you going to boycott this movie? Are you going to go see it? Are you upset about Johnny Depp? Are you more upset about J.K. Rowling? Do you even care about Ezra Miller attacking that fan still? Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys on my next trailer breakdown. You guys have a good day. Bye.